visited my French class this week. It was very interesting. Previous time I've learned French by myself, but now I joined to the group, and it's interesting to learn with another people and to communicate with them.
It's good. Tell me, please, what level do you have? What level of French?
It's some of beginners, A1, I suppose.
Okay, I see. And I wonder why you learn it.
I like it. My husband can speak French, and I think we can share our ideas by French.
Very good. Why not? Okay. So, which language do you find the most, how to say, the easiest? English or French?
I think it's English because the grammar more understandable,
Mhm.
but French has a lot of different difficulties for me.
Mhm. Mhm.
A lot of articles, a lot of different situations, and it's very interesting. Also, we have friends in France, and I suppose that I can communicate with them, and it's very interesting for me.
Okay, I see. Good. So, do you find it difficult to read in French? Because I remember
Yeah,
when I learned it, yeah, it was quite hard, really. I spent like 1 month maybe trying to understand all these accent aigu and all these
yeah.
things.
I have some
Yeah,
problem with pronunciation, but
yeah.
our teacher is so patient with me to me because I have a lot of mistakes here.
Okay, I guess you are not the only one. It's okay, you are just learning. And can I ask how many people are there in the group?
I suppose 5 or 6.
Hmm.
Five, five. It's
And uh-huh.
not so big. Not there are a lot of people in the group.
And do you know the reasons why these people learn French?
I know that some of one part of our group are going to France
Hmm.
in August, only
Okay.
for traveling and to communicate with their friends here. And another guy are going to Marseille
Hmm.
to his friend also. I think they feel excited about that
Hmm.
language, and that's why they try to learn it and to travel with pleasure.
Yeah, yeah, I see. And I remember my experience with French because that time when I started learning that, I already had known two languages, English and Spanish. Do you sometimes have a mixture in your head,
Yeah,
like you want to say something in French and suddenly English words appear? Do you have it?
yes. I returned home and I just imagine one situation, and I try to do it in English, but I understood that I mixed je suis and I am and something like that.
Mm.
It's very
Okay.
interesting. It's very fun.
I,
Also, I've
yeah.
learned German in
Mhm.
online via online course, and
Okay.
also I began mixed them all together. And so I think
But
I
I
think
guess very soon you will distinguish. Yeah.
yes, I
Go.
think you should. I think you should just relax and everything all right.
I think it will come with the time, you will feel that you will feel easier, really. Okay, very good. I'm very glad that you learned French. It's one of my favorite languages, very romantic, and yeah, it's quite sophisticated, but otherwise it's really amazing when you speak it, and all these strange sounds when it seems like your nose is stuck or you have some problems with the nose. Yeah, it's really fun. Thank you for being with us this Friday evening. Not very many people, as I can see, you wanted to join us, but maybe we will be lucky very soon. Okay, thank you, Nastya. Good evening to you as well.
Good evening.
As I
Yes,
can see, you are in France again, right?
Yes, yes, my phone.
Yes, your background is the same, so I remember that. So how was your trip back, and how are you doing as a
Oh,
whole?
the trip was quite long, but the impression from all trip is beautiful. That's why I'm happy. But when we returned in Paris, it's so hot. And
Oh,
2 days ago it was 30 degree. It's incredible for Paris, and all Parisians, all French are in shock, and I'm too.
me too. So what do local people, I mean Parisians as you call them, what do they prefer to do in such a hot weather?
Um,
How do
I
they spend their free time?
I see that there are a lot of people in shopping center. Maybe it's because of weather, but I suggest that it's because of starting sales.
Okay, okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
so. But in the shop, more people than on the streets.
Yeah, I see. This time when people just start rushing to shopping centers and grab every stuff is called shopping spree. You can see it in our chat. There is a special name for that. So I would like to ask you, are you a part of the shopping spree this time, this summer?
Indeed, I'm going to do it because I
Okay.
need some stuff. I haven't had a time until now, but I think that maybe this weekend or next weekend we will go to buy something.
Okay, it's great. And can I ask, I love shopping very much. Do you know the exact places where you can go and
Uh,
refresh amazing that you have wanted for a long time?
Actually, in Paris, there are a lot of shopping centers. No, it's usual shopping centers like in any Russian cities, big centers with a lot of brands. But in Paris, there is an area. Maybe 1 hour from the center, and it's shopping village, and it's the same brands, but their number are large than in usual shopping center, and that's why a lot of people go to exactly to this area.
Okay, I see. So, do people prefer to go shopping during the week, or weekends are the most preferable time?
I thought that they do it at weekend, but yesterday I go to food shop in the middle of the day, and I just look on the next floor where the clothes and another stuff, and there are a lot of people. I can't understand why they are not on work and
Well, they're not in the offices,
have
yeah? Maybe it's the time of their holiday, yeah, or something like that. Or maybe they know that it's the time for sales and they want just to grab all of this
or
stuff.
maybe they are tourists.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are so many of them in Paris. You're right. Okay, thank you for staying with us as well. And I hope maybe Tatiana will join us because usually you are like three musketeers and I'm with you, something like that. Okay, we will start. As you know, or maybe you read this information on our page in Google Plus. Today we are going to speak about the one. I mean, not just the number, but all the things and people in our life who and which are the one. They are unique, they are so special, and everything that is connected to them. Okay, so as usual, I would like to know your associations. When you hear the number one, the word one, what comes to your mind, first of all? Svetlana, what about you?
I've read about one man who haven't been sleeping for I don't know, more than 30 years. After his disease, he couldn't sleep, and it's strange person, I suppose, and he is the only one who cannot sleep and feel sleeplessness.
You mean he has insomnia?
Insomnia, yes.
Insomnia, yes.
Also, I heard that there is a man in the world who can eat metal things, things which are made of metal, and I don't believe in that fairy tale, but I've read and I heard this topic. That's why I think that he's unique.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so when you hear the word one, it's something unique, something or somebody unique to you. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Nastya, what about you? What comes to your mind first?
For my mind, number one, it's something special, something which nobody can do, nobody can see everywhere if it's thing. And if to speak about people, I think that number one, it's it's all people in Red Book, for example. And if to speak about things, it's all nature wonders. As we discussed.
Yeah, we spoke about them, 7 wonders of the world, and every of them is unique. You're right.
Yes, and if to be more exact, if to speak more precisely, for example, about people, I think that somebody is unique if he can some physical opportunity or capability which nobody has, and all these people in Red Book, I think they have some, I don't know, disease. For example, their muscles longer than others. Their I don't know, some physical things which are anomalous. Anomalous.
You mean they are extraordinary?
Yeah, extraordinary, yes.
Yeah. Do you have such a physical ability, physical or any other ability, so that to be called number one in something?
Oh no, I think no. I'm usual girl.
Maybe you don't know something about yourself. Maybe there are some secrets, hidden skeleton in the cupboard. No?
It possible, because to understand it you should be in some special situation to recover it.
Okay, I see. Very good. We continue. Zeta, my next question is to you. Is it really important for you to be number one? Or you think that this is not something urgent, this is not something vital, you can just live in a relaxed way, not trying to be the first?
It's a difficult question for me. I think I just relaxed and never thought about this idea to be the only one, because I understood that to be the one, it's very hard, it's very extraordinary, and my physical ability is not so prepared for that future.
Okay. Let's remember some stages of your life. For example, when you were at school, was it really important for you to be the best pupil in the class? Did you try to get the best marks, try to be wiser and smarter than other students, than other pupils?
I think it's another situation. I always try to be as a leader, but a leader and the one, I think it's different definitions. That's why I aimed to reach my goals. I aim to get my best marks, but it's not close to the one things.
The one. Okay, you wanted to be the first, but not the one. Yeah? Did I
Yeah,
understand you
maybe.
correctly?
Yeah.
And what about university? Did you continue the same tendency, like you wanted to be quite good at studying?
I graduated technical university. It was connected with programming and something mathematical things. And that's why it wasn't so easy. It wasn't so easy for girls, I suppose. And I think I was in the middle of the grades.
Yeah.
I've got 4.25 or something like that. I was not the best student at the university at my faculty, but I have to reach some information to be the good one.
Okay, I see. Maybe my next question will sound strange, but anyway, don't pay so much attention to that. Now you are expecting a baby, you are married, as I understood, right?
Yeah.
So, and of course you have some friends, I mean girls, who are around you, and you try to be the first. I mean, did you have any kind of competition, like who would get married first, who would give birth to the baby first? Did you have any kind of that? Maybe it wasn't obvious.
I think in my life I lost that competition.
You lost. You were the last one.
Yes, because married, I don't know, the last one. And I am going to birth a baby. I suppose also the last one
Okay.
among my friends. Yeah.
Okay, I see. So, but again, if you say you are the last one, so it means you are the first from the opposite side. So
Yes, it's because.
Yeah.
It's because of I wanted to reach my professional goals. That's why I lost this dream, this ability.
But you didn't lose. Now you have it. You are really close to have it in a full form. Yes, and you mentioned the job as well. So usually when people work in a team, they have the kind of competition as well, to be the best, to be the first. Do you have it in your work, or you don't?
I think we don't, but it depends on the personal ability, the personality, and if person aim to be a leader, that's why she or he behaves as a leader. And I don't remember any situation with connected to be the first one among my colleagues.
And one more question about work. Do you prefer to work individually, I mean to be the one who takes all decisions and thinks about the project, or it's really comfortable for you to be as a part of a team?
I would like to. I would like to work with the team because it's more interesting. I like to be involved in cooperation and integration, and that's why I would like to be a leader, but among the people, because if I stay alone for I don't know for some time, I begin to feel depressed and something like that because I depending from people, I suppose.
I depend on people.
I depend on people.
Yes.
I go to the cafe and I feel good. after
Okay,
that.
so you need some company around, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I see, I get you. Thank you so much. I said all the same questions are to you. I will repeat and help you as well. So the first one, as a common, is it important for you to be the one, the first, the champion, whatever you call it?
Mhm. Indeed, it's a very difficult question because during
That's why I'm here, you know.
yes during my life I changed the relation to this. And in school, I'm was a fan of this idea to be the first. I want to be the best in class, in school, in town, and so on. I was very afraid to not to enter to university by myself. That's why I studied a lot to do it. Even in the university, I saved this tendency, and I was the best, I think, student with good marks, but I don't think that I was the best by knowledge, because I know a lot of my classmates, not classmates, no, classmates which are
Classmates and group mates.
which are very clever, but I was so painstaking to and scrupulous to make good marks that I that I did it. But I'm not so deep. No, not. I don't have so deep understanding. For example, as they have. And after the marriage, I a little bit changed this position, because when I understand that it's impossible to join these two ideas, to be the best in the work and to be the best wife, because if you're the best wife, you should do a lot of such stupid thing which your husband doesn't want to do.
Well, I'm sorry. What stupid things do you mean?
Some housework
Housework.
and so on.
Oh,
And,
why do you call it stupid? Men really
because
believe that
it's not
it's
so.
a bliss, it's happiness for women to. They think it's a kind of relaxation, you know, when they come home and see you are sick and tired of all that. They say, "Oh, what have you been doing here? You know, the iron irons, the washing machine washes, the vacuum cleaner cleans the house. What's your job? Why are you tired? I wonder." Yeah, that's okay.
No, yes, it's no, but it's not intellectual. But
Yeah,
it's
it's not intellectual.
it demands your efforts and order,
Yeah,
organization, because without
discipline, discipline.
discipline, yes.
Mhm.
Maybe my leadership now in this way, because
Mhm.
now I'm math teacher, but I don't have a full-time job,
Okay.
and that's why I have time to do this stuff. But
But you call it stupid, and I understand this is how you feel about it. Yeah.
no, yes, because for example, a year ago I was so busy. I don't have time to do elementary job to I don't know, to iron my clothes. I can't
Okay.
find the time for it.
Okay. Can I ask what were you doing that time? Why were you
Oh,
so busy?
I have work, and then I was studying at a PhD program, and I have a lot of conference, and I can't join all the stuff. I don't have weekends at all. I
Eh,
just
not I'm sorry, not join, but combine.
combine.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
let me see. So now the situation is the opposite. You have a lot of... Nice. Can you hear me?
Repeat, please. I missed something.
Yeah. I asked you. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I asked. I told you the situation now is the opposite, and you have a lot of free time for the housework and not so much work, right?
Actually, yes.
Yes. Okay. I see.
No,
And
I have enough work, but not so many as I was a year ago.
not so much. Okay. And if we speak about the work and the working issues, are you the individual worker, or again you are a team player? What is more preferable for you?
Mm-hmm. Until year ago, I was I had a individual work. I just sitting in office, and I can't sit. I can sit at home even because I need only in netbook, and and that's all. But now I have children, and I work in group, and I think that both ways are good. Unfortunately, if you have one way, you can't experience another. Maybe there is such work, but I don't know. Usually, it's they are different. But it's better to be in group, I think.
Okay, I see, I get you. Now my next task for you will be to choose, let's say, 4 people from your family. So they should be your relatives. Oh, by the way, I forgot one thing. Nice. When you spoke, you mentioned the word relation. And you said that your relation changed to the situation, but you should use another word. Look in our chat. Not opinion, but attitude.
Okay.
Attitude, yeah. Relation, it's something between people, yeah. And attitude is your opinion to something. You mix these words because in Russian we have the same word, отношение, отношение, yeah. But in English the words are different, so that's why we should say relation when we speak about people, interpersonal relations. And attitude is your opinion or your feelings about something. This is it. Okay, so as for what I want from you, 4 people from your family, you should describe these 4 people with only one word. For example, I can give you my example. If I ask you about my brother, not ask, if I say about my brother, I would say that he's practical, really. That's it. So, and I expect 4 people from you. So you will be the first. Let's speak about 4 people from your family. You can choose, and you describe them with one word only. For example, if we speak about your husband, what one word could describe him?
Reliable.
Reliable. Okay, let it be good. Then choose somebody else.
My mother is careful.
Okay. Careful, you mean заботливый, or careful, you mean осторожный?
Заботливый.
You should say caring, because careful, yeah, caring. Okay. Caring. 2 more people.
My sister is, как сказать, женственная.
Nice. Do you know this word? Женственный.
No.
Feminine. Feminine.
It's from French.
Of course. Masculine. Yes, for sure. It's a French word, by the way. Yes, feminine and masculine. Okay, and one more person?
And my nephew. My nephew is funny, I don't know.
Funny, okay. How old is he?
He is 4 years.
4 years old, okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. I see, thank you. Nastya, the same task for you. 4 people from your family. And can it be a special ask from me? Can you describe your mother-in-law among them? Okay.
My husband is curious.
Okay.
My mother-in-law is prudent. My father is clever.
Okay.
Oh, and who else? My mother is kind.
Kind. Okay. Okay. I see. Thank you so much. Natalia, can you hear us? Natalia? Natalia, if you hear us, say something. I don't think so. Okay. Can I ask you to do the same thing? Nice. I will start with you. To do the same thing about me. You know me just for a little time, but can you please describe me with one word? It's really interesting.
Just smiling.
Smiling. Okay. Okay, thank you. Svet, can you do the same?
I think you're very energetic.
Energetic, okay. You are right in some way, but usually, you know, now it's 8 p.m. and I'm not so energetic, but when I see you, I try to do my best, really. It's like the second breath or something like that. Okay, thank you. My next question is about reading books. You know, I have so many friends, they enjoy reading many books simultaneously at the same time. Or there are some people who prefer to be more profound, more thorough in reading. So they read one book, they finish, they close the last page, and then they start a new one. What about you? What kind of person are you? Can you combine some books, or you just need to be focused on one of them? Svet, what about you when you read?
I always combine a lot of books, but I noticed that it's impossible to finish the one and remember everything in the plot. And I think it's not a good idea to begin a lot of books altogether simultaneously. That's why I try to start reading only, I don't know, not more than 2 books.
Okay.
Because
and how do you do it technically? I mean, do you like this day I'm reading this book and another day, or like 2 pages from this one and 5 from this one, and how do you do it?
Always I start reading 2 books, for example, because one of them are connected to my professional skills and I need to develop it. And another one are often connected to English. That's why I try to improve my English level. That's why I started the English book. And the problem is, when I return to read the book, I do not remember exactly what happened. I don't know in the beginning, and I should revise some information.
Yeah,
and it's not so very easy.
Okay, it's my personal question, not personal, professional, I would say. When you read in English and you meet the unknown word that you don't know, do you start looking up in the dictionary or you try to guess it from the context? What's your way?
Generally, I try to guess it, but it depends on the book. Sometimes I found a lot of different unknown words, and I began feel stupid. That's why I will go to the dictionary and looking for the words here. But usually I try to guess what it is and miss going to the dictionary.
Okay, I see. And if you go to the dictionary, if you address to that and you know now the meaning, do you write it down or you just continue reading without any notes?
Usually I continue reading, but if I met this word and I don't remember what it is, I go to the dictionary, revise this word, and put it into my Google document. After only to stay it in my mind,
Yes,
because
to keep it,
when
to
I
keep it in your mind.
to keep it, yes. When I write it, it's more easy for me to remember this in the future.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your opinion. Nastya, the same one about books. Many books or just one specific book at a time?
Always I combine some books, because when I go use a metro or bus, I read something in my planchette.
Tablet.
Yes. And if I home, for example, in the evening, I can take a book, a real book, and read it. And the next book, it's electronic book, which, for example, connected to work and some on. That's why 2 or 3 books I'm reading simultaneously.
And do you find it comfortable, or you have the same problem as Sveta mentioned, like you forget some details?
Yes, usually I forget some details, but I think it's convenient because I don't need to take the real book with you in the trip, and in a different situation, it's convenient to have different ways and books to read.
Do you connect this simultaneous reading of some books with the speed of our world now? That it's not very slow, we need to hurry up to, I don't know, to manage to do many things at a short time. Do you connect it with that?
I think so. It's because of
because
we won't waste time for just sitting in the bus, sitting in the metro, and we want to find some new knowledge, some new information, some new news about the world, about something.
And yeah, I agree with you. And you know, unfortunately, it's the only time for many people when they have free time, unfortunately. Yeah, so they take this time, they use it on purpose. Okay, I see. Thank you. Now it's going to be a question about what we are doing here. We are learning. And actually, my question will be about your preferences in the way you learn English. I hope and I know and I'm pretty sure that before you had many times starting to learn English in groups, individually. I mean, it was at school, university, different ways. And now you are doing it via Skype. So I would like to ask you, which way is more, how to say, pleasant and comfortable for you? One-to-one lesson or being as a part of a group? And I want you to give your arguments. Why? So what about you? Now I think you are the perfect person for us now, because you go to the group and you study French and you have one-to-one lessons here in Skype. So which one is better?
I think it depends. It depends on the age. It depends on the professional. It depends on your level. That's why I divide my understanding into several ideas. For example, regarding to French. I would like to learn it in the group in this time. But regarding to English, I would like to learn it personally, because I had an experience going to the group, and I think I have some, I don't know, expertise,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like to spend my time during the group lesson.
And what was the
That's
problem
why
while doing it in the group? What was the problem? What didn't you like?
I did not like to sit down and wait when another person say something or understood something, and it's
But you know,
uncomfortable for me. But
She
but
don't like me.
yeah, this is what we are doing now. Actually, it was my question. So maybe
no.
next time you will throw a tomato into the screen.
No,
So,
our conversational lesson is very comfortable for me, but
thanks God.
regarding to the I don't know how to say normal lesson, yeah, when you revise some grammar, when you listening to some exercise, some stories, I don't know. For me, it's impossible to share my time with something else. But in conversational lesson, as we held now, it's very comfortable, and I don't feel, I don't know, exhausted or nervous or something like that.
Good,
But
good. So I won't be fired. Nobody will fire me. Say, Julia, get out of here. You're so stupid and boring. Okay, I see. So you recommend people to learn it one to one, or it depends on your purpose.
yes, it
I mean,
depends on
English.
it depends. I don't know on попытка.
Tries,
Sure.
tries,
It
tries.
depends on how many tries you study English, or how to say.
Yes. How
And
many how
I
many
think
times you have started? Yeah, it depends on how many
yeah.
times you did it before. Okay,
Yes,
okay, I
and
see.
you can compare that
Mhm.
experience, and you have your own decision to how to improve your level.
Okay, okay, I see. Thank you. Nastya, the same one. I hope you enjoy it as well. Otherwise, I will go and kill myself.
Yes, I can guess that during my answer, Svetlana reads one of her books. Not
She switches on the microphone and says, "Oh my God, that stupid girls! What are they talking about? Can I just mute them somehow?" No, no, it's a
but
joke.
anyway, I will talk again, Svetlana.
Okay, I will limit your time. Just be quick.
What's the question? I forget.
Very nice. Which way do you prefer when you learn
Okay.
English, when you learn language? One-to-one lesson or group lessons?
Yes, of course.
And why?
For different people, it depends from their level of English. But up to me, it depends on aspects what you want to learn in English. For example, if I study grammar or vocabulary, I want to improve my vocabulary, I prefer it to do by myself because I know how to work with it, what books should I read, and when it concerns with speaking, but it's impossible to do it by myself because I can't to urge myself to speak alone in an empty room, even if I try to record myself, it's very not without any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It
They say
doesn't make
doesn't
sense.
make sense. But no. I mean, one-to-one lesson means when it's just the teacher and you. So of course you have a partner to speak to. I mean, it's not the group like you sit among people, like Sveta told us.
Actually, this school it's the first experience for me to take the individual lessons, and it's quite convenient and gives me more knowledge, because the teacher can emphasize on such aspects which I indeed in which I indeed not good, and that's why the teacher can give me individual
approach.
approach. Yes.
Approach. Okay, I see. Do you have a Russian-speaking teacher?
Yes.
In our school? Yes, you do. Okay, okay, good. So, would you like to try a native speaker one day?
Yes, I would like to do it. No, maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay, good. My next question will be quite romantic. It will be about love. The question is, how to understand that you meet the one, Mr. Right, Prince Charming, whatever you call these nice guys. How to understand it? So yeah, tell me, please. I guess you have already met him. So you are an expert in this question. How did you understand that he was the one?
I had very interesting situation because when I met my prospective partner, as my husband, I I was disturbed.
Divorced. What do you want to say? No, not divorced.
Okay.
What do you want to say?
I was surprised, but because of he was not my type. Previous, I like I don't know, blonde man with blue eyes or something. Seems to me Brad Pitt or something like that. But my husband has brown hair, brown eyes, and it was not my type. But anyway, I felt something in common inside, and I feel comfortable with him, and I understood that. And I understood that it's very, I don't know how to say, very close to me, despite their I don't know, different appearance in my mind, and it was very interesting.
So you mean that it wasn't love at first sight? Like you saw him and said, oh my God. It wasn't like that. You understood it a little bit later, yeah?
I don't remember exactly how to name it, but I had a feeling that I found something that can that change my feeling. I don't know. I wasn't sure that it was the love, but I was very inspired by that that meeting, and after that I don't know, I want to fly or something.
Oh, you had butterflies in your stomach, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You have very good wow.
Thank you. Actually, it's my brother. He's a designer. You see that one wing is full and another one is like they are flying somewhere. Actually, you can put them in any shape, but I'm crazy about butterflies, so it was like my dream to have them here. But you know, the problem is that every day when I come home, some butterflies fall down, and actually my cat, he has his balls there, and every time he finds some butterflies in his food, and it's really funny. He looks like, what is that? What are you giving me, Julie? Okay, I see. Thank you for your story. Really interesting. The same one, French lady. How did you understand that he was the one?
Yes, actually, it was evident
Oh.
It was 5 years ago, and at this time it was student time, and I have some поклонники.
Oh, good. You can help me a little bit. How to say восхищаться in English?
Admire.
Admire, and when you make a person out of this word, admirer, it means поклонник in English. Somebody who admires you.
I have some admirers and even had dates with them. And when I met my future husband, I broke up all other relationship, and it was so evident for me that it's my man, and that's all.
How? What was special about him? How did you see? How did you understand? Was it Brad Pitt appearance? Was it the tone of his voice? Was it the size of his salary? I don't know. No, don't take it personally. It's just for many girls nowadays, it's really important. So what was that? Were they butterflies in your stomach? So what was that?
Actually, yes, my husband quite nice, but it's not the case. And even in this time, he had no work. He was a student, just the last course of university, and nothing special. He didn't make money at all, and he lived in dormitory as I lived, and but I decided that it's better for me to do all together, to make this money together. It was obvious. I think that he felt the same.
The same. So we can say that it was love at first sight.
I think so. Yeah.
You think so? Okay, very good. So after love, usually when people have found each other, some children follow, and actually one of us is expecting that wonderful moment very soon. So I would like to know your opinion about the number of children in the family, because many people say that when you are the only child one, you are quite egoist and manipulative. You know how to make people do what you want because you are the one. You get all the attention, all the presents, and everything that comes with that. So what's your opinion? Svet, what do you think? Are you going to stop having one baby, or you would like to have them as many as possible? I mean, of course, in common sense, not like 12.
In my family, we have 2 children, me and my sister. In my husband's family, it's also 2 children, he and his brother. And I don't know, as a normal family for me is no less than 2 children.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe it can be 3 because it's a very good number. Why not?
Yeah. But sure, not the one, not the only child.
I think the only child is not so good idea because of egoistic abilities of him or her, because of I don't know, you only one hope in your life, or I don't know.
You would like to have two and more hopes in your life.
Yeah.
So in case one fails, you have somebody else to hope for.
I can't share the idea to have the only one child. I don't know. It can be in my head, but maybe I change my mind. Why not?
Yes, I guess you will understand it for sure after having it already. You will understand if you want to have this experience one more time, or maybe 2 more, 3 more times, or no. You will share
Yeah.
sometime after that. I hope so. Okay, thank you. Nice. The same one. How many children are good to have?
As Svetlana, my family and family of my husband have 2 children, and my husband thinks that is the number of children should will be more than 2, but I can't realize how it is, because I think that 1 or 2 it's not more, because we should grow up them to give knowledge and education, and I can't understand how to do it with more than 2 children. It will be so superficially, I think.
But you know, I'm sorry for interrupting you. In Russian society, or maybe in our old-time society, there was a phrase that if God gives you a child, it will give you money and everything to bring this child up. But nowadays, the world is so different, and you know, we want everything just here and now. We don't like to wait for something, yeah. And that's why I understand many people, they now they think that 1 or 2 maximum is enough, and that's it. But now your idea is 1 or 2.
Yes, and when I will have 1, then I decide maybe in 4 or 5 years want I more or not, and
If I
if
want
I
more
will
or not.
have work and some with good money, I think that I will want more.
I see. So my next 2 questions will be quite global, I would say. Nowadays, our world is changing really fast, sorry, and the situation is not stable at all. You know that according to our news and political situation, every day is quite, you know, more or less okay, but we never know what will happen tomorrow. So I would like to ask you, who is the person number 1 in the world? Try to think about it. It can be person from any sphere, and try to tell us why you think so. Svet, what do you think? Who is number 1 in the world now?
I think that the country is number 1, of course, is Russia, because I don't know, we we broke the dream that that Russia is very poor, that we could not, that we can't be strong or something like that. Yes, survive. And I think that our president, his figure not so однозначно.
He is not so, how to say, oh my god, forgot all the words, 1 second. Однозначно. Okay. Everything is so slow. He's not so single valued.
I think that he's not so single valued, but he's very strong leader, and he can create the new relationship between our country and different world's countries around the world. And I'm not sure that he's the one in the world, but it was my first
idea.
First idea, yes.
First idea that came. Yes, I agree with you. Many people would share your opinion for sure. Even some foreigners, not only Russian people, for sure. Okay, thank you. Let's do the same one. Who is number 1 in the world?
Indeed, I can't tell number 1, but I can tell that this such person appears suddenly in different situations. For example, in some unexpected or natural disaster situation, there are a lot of people, volunteers or some heroes which can give his or her help to other people, and for me such people are number one, because there are a lot of such people, and every day they can save different lives and help somebody and so on. I can't say exactly who they are, but I think that heroism is the most important thing in our world.
Okay, agree with you. So you mean that the top place changes every day? I mean, the candidate for that place.
Maybe
Yeah?
so.
Yeah, I agree with you absolutely. So, my dear ladies, I can let you go because it's Friday evening, and I'm pretty sure you have some plans to do and something, some people to share your time with. So, thank you so much. It was a real pleasure for me as usual, and I hope to see you next week as well. Have a good evening and have a good weekend. Moreover.
Yeah, have a good weekend. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Bye-bye.
So see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.